Hello, Facebook. Hi, everybody. Jamie and Marcus here.
Hello, Facebook. Hello, Instagram.
Oh, sorry. We're everywhere?
It goes to YouTube, too.
Okay.
Wherever we are. Hello, everybody. If you're on Facebook, you could be watching the live version. On YouTube is the replay. Sometimes on Instagram as well. And if you're watching this live, just drop a comment, #live. If you're on YouTube and you're watching this on YouTube, just give the thumbs up or drop a comment. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Always love to hear where you're tuning in from.
Excellent. So we have a lot of stuff to talk about today. And the title of the title of this
Facebook Live.
Facebook Live. Sorry,
Video.
I'm not sure what you're calling it. These are coming back.
Yeah.
So we've been busy, as we always are, but we've been really busy trying to figure out when we can bring certain things back in the restaurant that we used to do before. So the first exciting thing, we've been asked by many people, when are we bringing live music back? So we are going to start with live jazz next Thursday, May 20th, from 6:30 to 9 p.m. in our garden. So John Simon will be back next Thursday. We're not doing it every week. It's just a trial. We want to see the interest level. We want to see if people are going to come out before we start planning for every Thursday. But we will be doing Jazz in the Garden next Thursday, May 20th, from 6:30 to 9 p.m. with John Simon and friends. So we're super excited about that. And that's exciting. We definitely recommend reservations. So if you know that you want to come in for jazz, make a reservation. We have limited tables, and I need to know how to plan staff. So, it looks like it's going to be a nice night right now, but that's a week away. So if you know that you want to come, make sure you give us a call and make a reservation. It is only weather permitting. So if the weather is not nice, jazz will be canceled. We're not going to move it inside. We have limited tables inside. It's hard to see the jazz musicians, things like that. So if that works, then maybe we'll start bringing music back every couple weeks or so.
Yep.
Out in the garden. So hopefully you'll be able to join us for live jazz with John Simon and friends. The other cool thing that we're looking at doing is maybe doing a 99 bottles of wine in our garden, or maybe a smaller version, maybe 50 bottles of wine, or a tasting where you buy a ticket and you come into the garden. So, we're working on some of those details right now. We've been talking about it. We want to give you guys the best experience. We want to give you the things that we've always done in the past, socially distanced, safe, however we need to do it. But
so we're thinking about doing 99 bottles. If you don't know what 99 bottles is an event we've been doing for 10 years, where we literally lined up 99 bottles of wine on the bar, and it was Martin Luther King weekend. It was always that Sunday, and we always sold out. It was great. We had 60 people come to this thing every year, and for $45, I forgot what it was.
I think it was $44.99.
$44.99. You could literally taste all the wine you wanted for hours. It was a bargain. So we're going to do a modified version of that, maybe where there's different stations, and your group can go to one table at a time, taste the wines on that table, and go to the next table, and then go to the next table. So we'll do something maybe like that modified. We're thinking how we're going to do it now. We're probably going to combine it with Ellenville Streets. So we'll do it on a day like a Sunday that the Ellenville Streets are closed, so we can even spread out even further and socially distance and make that happen. So stay tuned for that. Crawfish boil. We need to do a crawfish boil.
Yeah, you've been talking about a crawfish boil.
People have been asking. You've been asking about crawfish boils. We're going to bring back our Louisiana crawfish boil sometime this summer on a Sunday and have it in the streets as well.
And you were talking about the lobster bakes as well, and bringing those back. And
we're waiting for lobster prices to fall down, to drop. Everything is going up. Shrimp took a big hit this last 2 weeks. Our shrimp supply is not in good shape, and the price is going up. Lobster is supposed to be going down once the boats go out and catch prices.
Everything is going up right
Everything
now.
is going up.
All prices are going up, including gas, right? So prices are increasing. They're going up, and we have to be conscious of all of that. So all these cool things. So Jazz in the Garden, May 20th. We're hoping to bring back 99 bottles of wine or a wine tasting of some sort. Our wine dinner the other night was very successful, so we have another one in 2 weeks.
Summertime wines, summer wines.
Summertime wines. And then we'll have another beer dinner in June. So lots and lots and lots of cool things. You know, we want to continue as much as we can doing all the great things that we've brought to you for so many years. So that is really, really important to us.
Yeah, really cool. So we're coming back from Buffalo still. We're just south of Syracuse on our way to through Binghamton.
We're almost in Cortland.
Almost in Cortland, yes. We're almost in Cortland, exactly where we're at. So we're on our way back. We were in Buffalo watching Justin's baseball team play and checking out a bunch of cool restaurants. Buffalo's got a cool dining scene now.
Sure does.
So we went to a new restaurant there. Went to a couple two new restaurants there. Went to a couple old restaurants we've been to.
We went to a whiskey bar, a very cool whiskey bar. So, you know, when we're out and about, yes, we're enjoying, but we're also research and development as well. So, that's
I had
fun.
a mezcal old-fashioned that was really good.
I'm going to do that on my Facebook Live today at 4. I'll be back for my happy hour at 4 with Jamie.
4:30.
Probably 4:30. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to do a mezcal.
Smokeless mezcal.
Smokeless mezcal, Manhattan or old-fashioned?
Old-fashioned.
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 So that'll be cool. Let's see what else.
So some of the restaurants up there are doing these nights where they do like super inexpensive wine, like $16 a bottle. They have a list, $16 a bottle. You know, we were thinking about maybe doing something like that on a certain night, or have a closeout list of wines where we have one of this wine left where it's not going to come back and this and that, and maybe do something on the inexpensive level. But right now we have over 30 wines under $30 a bottle. We've never had wines under $30 a bottle in the past. We just had a wine that was $19 that we just sold out of, the Moscato. So we literally have 30 wines under $30. We got a lot of great, awesome wines on there. When COVID hit, we restructured all of our prices when we reopened in the dining room for seating and outside. We restructured all the prices, and we just wanted to move and liquidate. And so our price structure seems to be working for us.
Yes.
Because we're selling a lot of wine. So
don't forget, you can come in and get a bottle of wine to take home to go.
Right, exactly.
You know,
and that's what helps us right now keep our prices low. When people buy wine to go home, it just helps us move product. It helps us get bigger discounts on some of the wines we buy. If you buy 1 case versus 5 cases, we can save 20% a lot of times. So that helps us out a tremendous amount.
Yes.
Moving wine. So
yes.
So we picked up a wine last night.
We did.
I feel really guilty about this. But we asked and made sure and checked. And
we double-checked and double-checked.
It was Wine Wednesday at the rooftop bar that we were at. It was Wine Wednesday. And out comes this list of some wines. And I saw her pop open a bottle of Dr. Frank.
Blanc de Blanc.
Rosé.
Oh, sorry.
Rosé.
Rosé, sorry. Method Champenois.
Method Champenois Rosé. Sparkles, bubbles. And I said, is that on the list? She goes, yeah, that's on the list.
We said, are you sure?
I said, are you sure that's on the list? Meantime, it's $15 all night for these wines.
Right.
And she goes, yeah, that's on the list. And I said, I think it's a mistake because that one, and I looked it up real quick on our app, and I said that wine cost you $23, and you're selling it for $15. She goes, huh? So the bartenders went and checked with the beverage manager. The beverage manager goes, no, that's right. That's right.
We got it on a closeout or something.
Which it wasn't.
Which it isn't, because it's a 2020 rosé, which means
it's brand new.
Yeah.
It's brand new, and it's not 2020. It's a Method Champenois. The other one we had, the other vintage we had was 2020, I think. Okay. Yeah, because it takes several years to make it. So,
yeah.
Right, true Method Champenois. But the other wine we had was 2020, which wasn't a closeout wine either.
Yes.
So, then I'm like, gee, I feel really bad, but okay, we'll take a bottle. I'm like, can I get 2? Can we take them to the room? And she's like, yeah. So then we met the beverage manager, and we're like, because the beverage manager was working.
This is okay?
We're like, are you sure that you're selling it for this? She goes, yeah. I go, you know that costs $23, right? She goes, she didn't care really.
Well, no, she checked. She went and checked, she said.
Went and checked. So meantime, I think we picked up all 3 bottles they had.
Yes.
I'm like, could you mind if we take these back to the room unopened? They're like, yeah, that's fine. So
Well, it's legal now.
It's legal now. So, but even in a hotel restaurant, you can do that. They have their license allows them to do that, which is why they have room service and can deliver stuff. So it's their premises. So we bought all 3 bottles, last 3 bottles they had of Dr. Frank Method Champenoise, their champagne, rosé, for $15 a bottle. I was like, okay. So I know what we're drinking tonight.
If anybody's around and wants to come have a glass of wine with us.
That's what we're drinking tonight. So it probably won't make it on the list. It'll probably be in our personal
probably our
collection.
Personal. But if you know about it and you want to come join us.
Yeah. So I'm going to attempt to saber a bottle of champagne. Sabering is where you take a knife, a sword, a scimitar, something, and run up the seam of it and pop the cork. Not only do you pop the cork, but you actually break the bottle because there's so much pressure. Sabering was invented, I think, by Napoleon when they would celebrate. Napoleon was a big fan of having champagne when you lost or when you won. So, what are you pointing at?
45.
I see. I slowed down, yeah.
Just making sure.
So, he was a big fan of having champagne in defeat or in victory. And I think when they were out in the field, I think it was just easier to take a sword and saber the bottle and pop it open, from what I understand with all my research. I've not sabered a bottle yet. I've disgorged many bottles,
yes,
but I've never sabered a bottle. So I'm going to try to saber it live on Facebook on my first attempt.
Okay.
And see what happens. So stay tuned for one of those coming up. If I make a mistake, oh well. Practice makes perfect.
Yes, absolutely.
Any other events that we're talking about bringing back?
Ooh.
Crawfish boil, 99 bottles, live jazz. So those 3 events we're talking about bringing back.
No, nothing major. Just maybe want to go over our specials for the week.
Yeah.
So our to-go specials this week, $9.99 burgers to go all week, including the vegetarian burger. And Sunday's special is going to be shrimp scampi with rice, right? To go for $9.99.
We've eliminated the
green curry.
Green curry mussels. So some weeks it's sold like crazy. Some weeks we're throwing out the sauce. So we have to be more consistent and manage the cost. So shrimp scampi is what it's going to be, and we'll see how that runs. So
excellent. I think that's really it. Lots of stuff going on. Make sure you make reservations. As it gets nicer out, we will only be doing outside dining. If you're watching us live, you can put #live in the comments. Watching on the replay, #replay. Give us a thumbs up so we know that you're here. And I think that's it.
That's it.
Lots of cool stuff at Aroma Time as usual. And I think the streets will be closed Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this weekend.
Is the weather gonna be good?
So
what's the forecast?
I don't know. Let's see what the weather forecast is for the weekend. Let's see. So if you want to talk about that while I'm looking up the weather.
Yeah, so Ellenville streets, I'm not sure what's...
So tomorrow it's going to be 69, Saturday 71, Sunday chance of rain. So looks like it's getting 67. So it looks like the temperatures are rising into the mid to upper 70s. And so come in and join us out in our garden, out in the front of the streets will be closed.
Free
on
popcorn.
Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays from 4 to 9, I think.
4 to 9-ish, yeah.
And that's it. That is it. Lots of cool stuff going on. So thanks everybody for watching us. We really, really, really appreciate it. I know some of you have been following us for a long time now. You've been coming to the restaurant for a long time, and we couldn't do or be what we are without all of you. So thank you, and I guess that's it.
That's it.
All right, everybody, have a great day. Catch me at 4:30 today for my happy hour live, and I'll be making a smokeless mezcal old fashioned. So thank you again, and we will see everybody soon.